I'm excited to see how he looks. I'm just excited for this fight. This is our first MMA fight of the evening. Tyler Tomlinson giving some last-minute instructions there, and we're about to see this fight get started.
Yes, we are. Well, and again, it's two relatively new guys. We do have a little bit more experience in George.
A little more experience as in he's got one more fight, but that doesn't necessarily mean that he's got more training than what Shadow has. In the gym, as you and I both know, you get tested in the gym. You get a lot of work in the gym.
Yes. You get many battles.
Yeah, Shadow's doing a great job of stuffing that head throw and using getting the takedown himself from George.
Shadow did a good job being patient. He's controlling positions.
Keeping that body lock tight.
George is he threw a lot into a lot of this, and he's probably given a lot of energy to try to stay up.
Yes, not sitting down and not dragging your knee underneath you so that you're putting your own weight on your thighs makes it a lot. Ooh, nice recovery, though, by George.
Yeah, George is putting up a heck of a fight right now. You'd like to see Shadow get off of his knees, though, and get onto his feet.
All right, Tyler's giving some warnings here.
Yes. Shots in the back of the head, I believe.
Yes.
Tyler's being very firm on this. I hear him right in front of me. Do not do that. I will not tell you again.
Yeah. Well, and again, you start getting a little bit wild like that. You're going to throw shots that aren't always going to be legal, and Tyler's not going to play that game. If you start doing it and getting wild like that and throwing illegal shots, he's going to stop.
It's not just a street fight. You can punch anywhere you want. Exactly. There are rules to what we're doing, especially in amateur MMA.
Yes. And whether it's amateur or professional, the job of the referee is the safety of the fighters. But in the amateur division, even more so, because the amateur division is an opportunity for these guys to come in and get some experience and make that decision on if they're going to go pro. And you don't want to go to that pro level after being damaged with anything, TBI or anything else, from the amateur division.
Yes, exactly.
Like if you're going to get hurt, you should be getting paid to get hurt. Amateurs aren't getting paid, but these boys are punching.
No, well, and that's kind of what, it seems like, George wants to do. He'd like to stand there and just kind of trade if they could a little bit. He doesn't have the reach advantage there. He's got to get to the inside. That's the challenge for George.
Shadow's got the reach advantage, and he was using it. It looks like he's slowed down a little bit.
It looks like he started to get into a little bit of a brawl.
Yes.
And then those straight punches went out the window a tad. And we started playing a little bit of George's game. Hey, let's punch you in the mouth.
Let's just start swinging.
Yeah.
And there you go. Land some nice jabs.
Nice. One, two. Shadow's looking good. He's got him against the cage.
Nice little rope-a-dope by George. Avoiding some of those punches.
Keep his hands up a little bit. Again, this is early on in his career.
Yes. Nice overhand left. Ooh. Even that back fist from George kind of landed.
Yes. Well, George is a gamer. George will come out and throw some punches at you. He's getting more and more tired. You're noticing that.
Oh, yeah. But they're both slowing down, too. You're seeing that from both of them. But George is trying to throw heavy shots, whereas it looks like Shadow's just setting up those 1-2s or the 1-1 to get those points and maintain control.
Yes, the Shadow's kind of stalking. You're seeing kind of more of a evading slip, 1-2 explosion.
Exactly, and you're seeing George go for the head with everything he has. And, it was looking pretty good for George earlier on, but after it seemed like Shadow started controlling the distance and really defining his game a little bit later in that round. So it's going to be one of those things that I think that maybe George might have done enough damage or done enough early in the round. He could have taken that because he was a lot more aggressive and landed a lot more strikes.
He was very, very aggressive coming up against.
But did that aggression cost him?
Well, and was it considered effective or, efficient? He was cracking them.
Right.
They were landing.
Oh, they were landing, but were they landing effectively? And he's fatigued right now.
Yes.
The wobbling that he did on that walking, it's not because his legs hurt. It's because he's fatigued.
If I was in Shadow's corner, I'd be telling him light those legs up.
Light his legs up or put him against the cage?
Light those legs up. That would be the first thing. As soon as he came out, boom. You're going to be able to see
this fight's over.
Yeah, he's done. It's over.
Maybe it is an injury. Maybe his leg is hurt, but it is curling that toe pretty tight. So maybe.
Yeah, maybe cramp. I don't know.
Could be. It looked more like
maybe
fatigue than anything. But yeah,
maybe he kicked.
Oh, it says his toe's broken. All right. Well,
gotcha.
Doc will check.